Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to Crypto Chat UK. I am currently on the road at the moment, so full apologies. I have been that busy with work and other things going on. I have not had the time to sit down and do a video. So I thought while I'm on the road, we'll get one done for you guys. I wanted to talk today about the bottom of Bitcoin, basically. There's been an article that I've seen and a YouTube video that I've seen and various others. Some of the other ones have been saying Bitcoin down to 1,000, 1,500, could drop to that. Don't get me wrong, that could happen. Of course it could. There's no reason why that couldn't happen, depending on what goes on in the market. But I can't really see it. And there is a YouTuber, if you haven't seen them, Gold 2020. They are big readers of the market. They seem to get a lot of things right. They are very good at what they do by the looks of it. Now, I've not checked far enough back to see any stuff they've actually got wrong, but they've certainly got a lot right from what I've seen. One of the things they say is that Bitcoin technically was at its bottom at $3,122. I can definitely see that. And if you look at any other article, we talk about buying pressure and selling pressure. If you look at the selling pressure at the moment, or how it has been, should I say, the buying pressure is obviously going to take over at some point. It cannot continue to go that direction. So it'd be great to time the market perfectly to understand when to get in and so forth like that. But for as far as I'm concerned, everybody should be accumulating Bitcoin. That is the main crypto to be accumulating. I've always said this. I've said about the altcoins, not all of them, but quite a lot of them, this kind of crowdfunding way. As soon as I was looking into this a couple of years ago, and I just pictured how it's kind of like a crowdfunding situation with the way people were investing in all the altcoins. I've always said, look, if you're going to go into an altcoin, and obviously do your research, but treat a lot of them as a punt, as a possibility, you know, because there's a lot of fiddles and cons out there and people jumping on the bandwagon, you know. So you have got to be careful what you're buying into, even now. But even then it was perhaps worse because there was so much FOMO, there was so much excitement about it. But if you stick to the fundamentals, which I've always said, Bitcoin is definitely one of them. If you're not accumulating Bitcoin, I think you're crazy. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm not a financial advisor, so it's up to you guys to think about it. But as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin's number one. There is other ones that I'm really sure of. XRP is one of them. Although there has been contention in the crypto world, XRP, as far as I'm concerned, here to stay. Okay, and there is some others. Litecoin might still do well in the future. They've certainly got a great team. I still think they're going to be here. Potentially Ethereum, and then you've got some other ones as well that can kind of be. You've heard me talk about a lot of the other ones before, but this is still, as far as I'm concerned, accumulation time. If you are sure of a cryptocurrency, you've done your research, you're sure it's going to work, great, but you should also be accumulating Bitcoin. Now, if what Gold 2020 is saying is correct, it's bottom at 3122. They're also saying that 2019 is going to be the bullish period. Now, I've said in previous videos, I'm looking at 2020, 2021, 2022. There is potential for this to take years to get back to its all-time highs again. It could take 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, could even take 10 years before you're getting all that. But I don't think so. They're only small possibilities. I think the market is certainly going to go massive. With all the stuff that's going on in the background, I certainly think that the market is going to have some substantial growth potentially later on in the year. The way it can grow, particularly with kind of like institutional money going in, as institutional investors going in, and other fundamentals being worked on, kind of the technology behind it, then certainly I believe it's going to go huge very quickly. There is going to be some quick movement on it. Now, as you know as well, I've always wanted for it to be good, solid, slow movement, not too slow, but good, solid movement upwards over a longer period of time. But you are going to get these very high movements, these period of times when it goes crazy. Now, it might be, which might help the price as well, that a lot of the people who are just in it for the quick buck are out now. And a lot of the people who invest in for speculative reasons, particularly institutional or like business people, investors, they may be waiting for all them kind of people to go out. The people who just want the quick buck in a very short period of time, who have speculated and don't actually understand how to bet for and against on a shorter period. I think they're waiting for them, if they haven't gone already, for them to get out of the market, out of the game. Certainly short term, not long term, but short term. So we'll have to see what happens, but I think later this year it will make some good movement. It already has done during a bit of period. As you all know, I'm not a day trader, so although I dabble with day trading a little bit, my idea on investing in the cryptocurrencies on the speculative side is about long term. When I'm talking long term, I'm talking years. You know, certainly when it was up to 20 grand or just under 20,000 Bitcoin, a lot of the other cryptos are right. Yeah, it would have been great to catch that high then, sell high and then buy lower later on. Of course it would. Now, not everybody's done that. We haven't all sold all our portfolio and bought back in at the right time. But long term, it shouldn't really matter. I am talking years down the line. For me, 2, 3 and 4 years, I think it should be in a good position. But during this period now, it's all about accumulation. So if you have a crypto that you're really into, make sure you check it out. Make sure if you're happy with it and you think it has got some future, to be getting involved in it while it's low now. And certainly do not forget some of the fundamental cryptos that are out there for sure. Bitcoin's one of them. XRP, I would say as well, and some of the others as well. The attributes of Bitcoin in particular, the fundamentals are crazy. If you haven't learned about it, go and learn about it. The reasons why we believe it is going to be high, it is going to be huge. This thing isn't going away. Bitcoin's not going away. It's going to be worth a goddamn fortune at some point. And with the way fiat cash is and the way things are going in the economies, it may be a lot more people are jumping on it on a big degree a lot sooner than you think. But I hope I've just not gone off the rails a little bit there. I hope you can understand what I'm saying about Bitcoin. If you do like the video, please hit the like button. I am now at my destination, so I'm going to go in and get some work done. But I will be speaking to you soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell, and don't forget to share the video as well. That would be really nice for you guys. If you do have anything you want me to cover, let me know too. Send me a message, and we'll go through it. Speak to you soon, guys.